Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your early morning, sort of late at a date, Smackdown. And little AEW Rampage, I don't give a fuck. I might as well just stop talking about it, because it's not worth it. Maybe I'll maybe should I even fucking talk? I'll think about it. And let me know if I should talk about Rampage more, but we'll talk about it a little bit. We'll give a little AEW fucking talk about, but overall it's 2-for-1 review. Not 2-for, just it's really just a Smackdown review. Why I didn't do this review earlier, really because I had a long day yesterday, so I wouldn't be able to talk about this. So that's kind of why, I was very tired. Plus, so I came home while Smackdown, and just I kind of need to sleep. Just because, it's like a thing where if you don't sleep for 24 hours, it will ruin how you kind of just are. You don't want to increase your chances of getting sick or whatever. I don't like getting sick, so I had to sacrifice missing Smackdown. And it's funny, the time I missed Smackdown, apparently Smackdown was actually not a bad show. Apparently the show was way better. And I did watch back. It's you know what? This may have been a decent show to watch. So overall, after what I saw from YouTube and shit like that, the show was decent. Some people were saying SmackDown was so good, man, awesome. You kind of exaggerating it a little bit because there's still some shit. But I mean, for what I saw on SmackDown, is definitely way better than I usually would see. So yeah. Very cold, drink my nip, sleep, my Mr. Bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. That's what, that's what you gotta do too. You give it a bit, especially when Purim is coming up. I might miss Raw. It's funny, the Raw where Cena's gonna return and we're gonna try to do some shit on Raw. I mean, it's not really it's just really Cena, Cena that's Edge, don't get me wrong, I love Edge, but it's not he's announced to be on the show. Oh, you might help, stop the Judgment Day and whatever. Just, it's not that big of a deal, people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's basically that's Raw for you. It's Cena coming when a time it's Purim or whatever. I thought Purim was some Christian holiday, but then it's actually a Jewish holiday. I originally thought it was a Jewish holiday. I don't know. It's because I don't fucking know what I'm saying. I'm just alright, let it happen, Well, party time, ladies and gentlemen, alright? So, that's what's gonna happen. I might miss Raw, or I might miss, the most of Raw. I'll probably see a little bit of it before I leave to go party at, I don't even know 100% if I'm going, because I'm more tired nowadays, when you have a long day, you're gonna be fucking tired, okay? And again, this is just a hobby in a day. Just not this is not the my main job. You know what I mean? But hey, we'll see what we can do. I always try to fucking put up some content for you motherfuckers. All right. So yeah, let's talk about fucking SmackDown there. So SmackDown, it started with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, and then Cody Rhodes into Raw basically immediately after Roman acknowledged me. And yeah, so this is the first time Cody and Roman have ever had a face-off, when they basically should have kind of had it already. They should have kind of happened even after Elimination Chamber. They should have at least happened, Cody should have just been talking more. Again, in my honest opinion, I don't view Cody as the guy to ever, but, first of all, obviously I'm not this big Cody Rhodes fan. But if you want to make me believe that this is going to be the main event match, you should at least be building it. They haven't been building it until now. And I don't even think it's big enough to should this be the main event on WrestleMania? This is why it honestly should have been way better if I know I keep saying this, but what's done is done. And I get why people want to see Sammy and Owens at WrestleMania for the tag titles. Okay, sure. But the thing is, this is why fucking, Sammy should have just won the Rumble anyways. And that way we could have got that big match instead. Sure, it would have been great to have it in Canada, whatever, for his hometown. But, at WrestleMania, building it, You know, would be way great. Just the build they already have. This still feels like this is Sammy's story with the bloodline. You know what I mean? Which is kind of still is. But if you want to make it part of Cody, then Cody has to help fucking Sammy. You know what I mean? But yeah, they haven't done anything. Like, for example, like, what they could have ended the show. Like, why isn't Sammy coming out to help Cody helping out Sammy when he's getting beat up and shit to make it, you know, this is more his involvement or whatever. I don't fucking know. Even though it's been stupid, because is Cody that credible to, you know, is he gonna be this super babyface to help fucking, nah. But anyways, let me pour this up. Grab your Coca-Cola, drink my name, it seems like Miss Go, oh shit. Oh shit. Cheers, you just give it a chick and go, oh shit, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Alright, so, yeah. They, like, finally trying to build to this match, but it doesn't feel big time for me still as, like, sure, at least a little build. But it's like they waited this time, and also, like, this is still going to be the main event of WrestleMania. Like, just looking back at, like, first of all, looking at this, Cody is not credible to beat Roman. And honestly, he should not be beating Roman. Especially with fucking the promo they had on this show. Roman proved that not only he's the best on the mic, so much he improved from years ago. But not just that, Roman should not be fucking losing the title, honestly. You have to wait till somebody to, like, who's legit to beat him. In my honest opinion, it should be either fucking Edge. People say it's Cody. Nah. Let Edge have his moment. Let him have his, like, last run as a champion. Have him win the fucking Money in the Bank. You could say, oh, what was Sammy? I mean, maybe he's going to still be the tag champ. Would not make sense as a double champ for him, really. I think, you know what? Have Edge be the guy. There's already a backstory with that. Fuck it. Have Edge fucking have his one final run. Win Money in the Bank. He cashes in. Bring back the big gold in My Little Fantasy kind of thing. He wins the big gold at WrestleMania. Like, he wins the big gold after cashing in on Roman on one fucking show. It doesn't even need to be a pay-per-view. It could be even a Raw. Yeah, I mean, he cashed in on pay-per-views. He cashed in on SmackDown. How about a Raw? You know, why not? How about on a Raw? And that would be fucking legit. That would be kind of cool for a Raw moment. Something to make people care about Raw. I was saying in the summertime. Like, why in the summertime, you know? Maybe even in Toronto. Like, since he wanted to do something, why not that? In Toronto, Edge cashes in Money in the Bank. Or, I don't know, maybe he cashes in on a match. And then in that match, he actually wins. Like, he does the babyface type of thing. I mean, what I would do, like, you know, oh, Roman kept fucking blindsiding him in his bloodline. Edge gets revenge for, like, kept getting blindsided by him and shit like that, you know? Like, you know, even like, but imagine that in Toronto. Yeah. Because, like, really, who's, like, realistically could win Money in the Bank? You could say, oh, what about Cody? Nah. I mean, they could always do a rematch. Like, I guess they might do a rematch in the future, but honestly, even with this, Roman should still be the champion. No way. Like, if you're gonna have fucking, like, if somebody beat Roman, it's gotta be either someone like a big star. It's gotta be somebody who's, like, you know, like, who can carry the show and people actually give a fuck about. Or two, it's gotta be somebody who's actually legit, like, this new up-and-coming star, like, who's gonna be something in the future. And, like, Cody, he's already been in the company before. And not just that, like, he's proven that he's really, like, again, it's the typical, my dad would be proud, my father. And now he's like, I thought, you know, it's funny how my father cares about you guys more than me, but I'm going to prove him. Like, if anything, it makes more sense now. If Cody was to be champion, he has to, like, turn heel then. Even though, like, well, why would you want to turn, like, I mean, it kind of makes it written in itself. Like, you know, you couldn't, like, hit like, Dusty apparently favors his fucking suspects more than his fucking own son. You know? It kind of makes sense that, like, he probably, all this time he's fighting for a title to make his dad proud, but it looks like his father would never be proud. I mean, it's kind of true. His father's probably shamed the fucking, come on, look at him. Look at Cody. Cody's dating the black wife. His fucking Dusty, or fucking, I mean, he's probably gay. Gay kisses Kenny Omega. You know, Dusty Rhodes, he fucking hates them blackies and fucking gay people. Like, come on. What you think? He is probably ashamed. It's like, you know, you think that, nah, that's a shoot, pal. That's actually a fucking shoot. Oh, man. But seriously, honestly, why not? You know, but I'm not saying Cody should beat Roman, no. If you want to do something where if he was to win the championship in the future, then he has to be the heel then. But obviously at the moment, no. I don't see him as the guy to beat Roman. He shouldn't be. He's not cool enough. He has proven not to be this great main eventer. The fact he's main eventing WrestleMania is a fucking joke, I'll be honest with you. It's a joke. At WrestleMania, Reigns should beat him. Plain and simple. It's funny how, like, you know, and I do think if you want to make this story better, obviously they should be fucking confrontation each other, like, up until Mania. Sure, mention more, like, why you left, and you could say, like, you know, you left because I'm better than you and shit like that, you know, all that. You could mention, they did mention a little bit about how he left, and, oh, you know, he was in the Indies and shit. They should, heck, why not fucking Roman Reigns fucking shoot on AEW, like, you know, you went to, you know, you made AEW. I don't think they'll have a problem even mentioning it. Why not? Fucking said, and I could beat everybody if I was champion there too. Something, you know? Why not mention that too? And I think, you know, it could maybe even make the feud a bit better. It could be WWE versus AEW. But, like, you know, obviously Reigns wins. Because I'm sorry, like it or not, Cody Rhodes. Because I'm sorry. You may say that people like Cody, sure, they might. The Smarks are going to always like him. Okay, you always have the Smarky fans. But watch when they turn their back on him. You want to know why? I think, like, you know, look at this. If you legit have Cody win the championship when they haven't really been building up to their feud. Again, this is why, this is the problem when you compare them to the Bloodline storyline with Sammy. Like, it would have made more sense with Sammy winning the Rumble because at least you had that backstory, at least you had that story for 9 months. Like, wow, imagine even Sammy beating Roman. Even though Sammy, I don't think he is, like, the legit guy of the face of the company. Beat Roman, obviously. But just think about it. Like, just like that is more main event worthy to me as a Mania match. But what it was done is done. What they did at Elimination Chamber was perfect enough. It could have been great if it was better in Mania because of the backstory. Again, there's not much story with Cody and Roman. Maybe you could mention something what they did in the Shield versus... I mean, I'm surprised they did not even mention that. Maybe even the future. But for like 3-4 fucking weeks, just them fucking finally interacting. Not even like a little bit of a, you know, just a little bit of each other before the chamber or whatever. I mean, I don't think it's enough, like, you know, to make me buy into Cody, especially when you've been literally having him in the mid-card, not main eventing. Instead, you'd rather have the women main events and shit like that, appeal to fucking smarky, stupid bullshit with feminist crap and whatever the fuck. You're not gonna have fucking, well, I mean, to be fair, again, in my opinion, I don't find Cody entertaining at all. I don't. I'm not this Cody guy. I thought it was stupid him winning Rumble. Rather have The Rock main event reigning with Roman. But that's not going to happen. Rock's not coming back. He's busy with Hollywood, which is understandable. But I mean, who else? This is why I would rather, like, I don't care. I would rather see Stone Cold came back to win the Rumble face Roman. But fucking, you know, you didn't do that. Or Stone Cold didn't want to. I don't blame him. But that would be a way better story. Think of the story you could have done to just, my dad. Dad would be proud. I'm going to do it with my dad, Dusty Rhodes. I married a black woman. I haven't done videos. I would have loved to have done videos in Black History Month. I just didn't have time to. Like, just fucking, my dad would, you know, I married a woman of color, and my daughter has a dream, has a identity of 2 races. I'm a hero for black community. I don't fucking know. You know, it's like my dad. I married a black wife. I have a daughter of 2 races, and Black Lives Matter shows. Oh Lord. I have the support of the LGBT community. That's why I kisses Kenny Omega. Yeah, I know. I said like you have to rely on part time, but then like I'm sorry, Cody's just lame, man. And this like, it just proves like, and Roman proved like he should just still be champion, even though he's not like full time as he would be. I mean, he should, but I would rather a legit champion, a champion who is rightfully the face of your company. Because watch, let's say this: if you actually do give him the title, if you do give Cody the title Mania, do you not actually fucking know what happens in like past time? These people fucking turn on people. He left AEW because people turned on him. They're gonna turn on him soon. Watch, they will. They will turn on him soon. Apparently, he doesn't want to be heel, so that will make it even worse. They're gonna turn on him. Watch, if he becomes champion, they're gonna turn on him, say he's getting old and stale, like they usually do for these smarky wrestlers. Isn't that funny? They always do that for their smarky wrestlers. They even do that for people who are not. They do that in general for people who, when Reigns was a face, they'll do that because he's a big guy and he's muscle and he's big. He's not like my indie midget. But even if they give the title to an indie midget like Rollins and Kofi, even though Kofi's not really much of like an indie guy as guys like Rollins, well they'll still turn on because they've been badly booked or it's Vince's fault. Even though motherfuckers, they've been winning their matches, they've been winning their feuds. How is it that they're not being booked right? Obviously, stories are shit, but can you really blame those guys? I mean, it's not like... But you have to understand, Kofi's not really that main event material. Like or not, Rollins is not this cool baby face that he should be or whatever. It's stupid. It's truth. It's the fucking truth, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Oh, man. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. I'm back. So yeah, what does that tell you? I'm sorry. They're gonna keep the title on Reigns. At least build some legit people. I know I would say maybe even a Braun Breaker or something. But people are return on him on NXT. Again, case in point, these fans are that's the problem with nowadays in wrestling. These fans are always gonna turn on people. That's a legit problem. You can never have somebody. It's like the internet ruins shit and whatever. I don't know, but in my honest opinion, people like Edge, so fuck it. I think but if you hate Edge, you're probably a faggot. I swear to God. People always fucking hate people no matter what. That's the problem. You're gonna get the same reaction if the internet was a thing back in the Attitude Era. Probably that kind of shit. But you gotta ignore those people. But the thing is, even with Cody, I'm sorry, he doesn't have that. That's the thing. It's not either if you give him a title, fans are going to turn on him no matter what. It's just even that, it's he's going to be pretty boring. I'm sorry, he's going to be pretty boring. He's going to be like my dad, and not just that, I was in the indies, I left, and blah, blah, blah. And even if he doesn't do those, I'm sorry, he's going to be boring. It's going to be terrible. It's not entertaining at all. Oh, the American Nightmare. What are you, the American Nightmare, motherfucker? That's the thing. We never even... When he came to this company... When he came back to this company, why is he the American Nightmare? Even in AEW, why is he called the American Nightmare? Never explained that. You're just the nightmare of ratings, people. You're a motherfucker. You're just the nightmare of your dead dad. Because you're giving him a fucking nightmare. It's the worst stream he's ever had. It's the American Nightmare. I don't know. I would make up a song. I actually made up a song. I was gonna fucking do a Black History Month, but I didn't have the time to, and not just. I could just sing it right now. Wrestling has one more than one royal gate ball hole. Jadedly in my soul. Let me fucking try to find that song. Where is that song I wrote? I don't know. I gotta fucking. I'll give you guys a little teaser. Okay. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. Where's that song? Where is that song? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on a second. adrenaline in my soul. To get as much Dixon to the blow. They can get in my ass. Why in the racism? I don't know. Fuck. I don't want to do it right now. I'm too tired. But all you need to know is this fucking it's gonna be a fucking offensive gay song where over the fucking stupid lyrics of his over the fucking tune of his stupid gay theme song. That's all you need to know. It's gonna be fucking just mentioning gays and fucking black white. It's basically the worst dream my father ever had. That's what it's gonna be, cause fucking that's what Cody Rhodes is. No wonder it's kind of a shoot. Let's be honest here. Okay, let's fucking but yeah, fucking yeah. I don't know. Overall, okay, it's already done. Like he's gonna be in the Mania main event, but just don't give him the title. He's not worth it. Okay. Maybe in the future, if you build something, sure, but like he'll lose. Like, if anything, like, obviously, I would say, why am I advocating it? Because, yeah, he lost to Roman before. Like, I would advocate someone who never lost to Roman before, or whatever, like, you know, or, like, who never had a match with Roman. But, like, the thing is, I don't know, you gotta build those people. You gotta build them, like, I don't know, just, even Cody, you gotta build his shit, man. You can't just give them the title because, oh, you choose them and not do anything with them, you know? Alright, so yeah, the show started with Roman and Bloodline, you know, acknowledge me, and then Cody Rhodes comes out. Yeah, so Cody says he's here to have a conversation with his WrestleMania opponent, one-on-one, man-to-man, and he has no reason for Reigns can't compare it's here, or I don't know, basically like his Bloodline here. And then Roman basically sent them backstage. And then he tells him to leave, and then Roman asks Cody if that makes him feel more comfortable. Reigns then lays both titles on the map between he and Cody. Reigns asks Cody what he wants to talk about, which is like, you know, a little nod to like, you know, that he always fucking says that. So yeah, watch in every fucking stupid fucking promo, he's gonna be like, so what you guys want to talk about? Want to talk about my gay asshole? He's like kind of into it. It's like fucking hilarious. So I like that fucking Roman did that. So it's good. Cody wants to talk about Reigns. He said, for some, Reigns has become the impossible mountain to climb. But that's kind of Cody's thing. He recalls people saying he'll never be anything but Randy's understudy. He'll never survive Stardust. No one would ever pay to see him in his buddy's little indie show. I mean, to be fair, you're just lucky that you only just had these smarky people. Like to be fair too, AEW became an indie show, and you struggle to not even get 1 million viewers. You're struggling to even get 1 million viewers unless it's a fucking announcement. Okay, so shut the fuck up. You still can't fucking get people to fucking watch your stupid indie show. Okay. You're still, if anything like it or not, you're still an indie guy. You are still the indie guy. You're only just fucking this hero to indie people. I'm sorry, it's the truth. And you're just like that fucking guy, like, oh my god, he's like fucking smarts to light. They're like, Cody as the world, like, they'll fucking envision Cody as a future world heavyweight champion with the big gold, and then fucking, the big gold's gone now, they want him to be the champion, you know, it's that, they still envision that where he holds the big gold back in 2013, you know? But he keeps punching his goalposts when they moved. To some, Reigns may be the impossible, just not to Cody. Fans shunned Cody now, which is like the smart people. Which is sure surprising that the fans have not completely turned their back on him. But watch when they do, like or not. Watch when they even do more when he wins the fucking title, because it's gonna happen. They're gonna turn their back on him. They're gonna do that. I'm telling you right now. Reigns laughs and says that was flawless, like he's been rehearsing that all week. Reigns asked Cody if he ever won that. Basically, he's pointing at the WWE title, the Universal title. He's like, have you ever won these titles? And it's like, wait a minute. Reigns asked Cody if he ever competed for one of those titles, and a loud "oh" from the crowd as he's or has ever main evented WrestleMania. Reigns says he's been groomed since he was a kid, not just by his own father, but even Cody's father too. So, your dad. It's not even that. It's like everything about his father, which I don't mind in mentioning, but it's been every time since Cody has been here. It's been every time in Cody's career mentioning his dad and shit like that. So, it's annoying, but, whatever. It works for this somewhat. Because this was actually a good promo between them. Definitely just goes to show how Roman's such a great promo, He has grown to be this great promo. Reigns brings up Dusty Rhodes and says that he has too much for him and respects him to degrade him. So we kind of do see, in a way, the real Roman here. That he actually does love Dusty Rhodes himself. And fucking Roman Reigns. And I can't believe this. Roman does a great Dusty impression. And people say that Roman has grown so much. I agree. Sure, Roman back in the day was not great, but even if you remember when WWE did, we're speculating that maybe Macho Man will go in the Hall of Fame, and it's just announce he's in the Hall of Fame, but then you go on to show these fucking weird promos of wrestlers, and fucking Roman Reigns goes on to do a good fucking Macho Man impression. So, it looks like Roman Reigns is actually not... It's sure, he struggles sometimes on the mic, but it looks like he could do impressions of wrestlers. He did it before with Macho Man, and now he's able to do it with Dusty Rhodes. So, this guy has, sure, like it or not, I'm not saying, back then when he was doing Roman the Beanstalk shitty promos was good, of course not. And, sure, he has stumbled a bunch of times, but, it happens. But seriously... Roman wasn't really that terrible, but he has definitely grown, to show, he is such great mic. But, God, can this guy make impressions? I wonder if he could do impressions of fucking other wrestlers. He did a good Dusty impression tonight here. It was fucking great. Very good. Really surprising how well that fucking, how he did that Dusty impression. And I just lost that spot. I gotta find that spot again. But yeah, fucking good. What an impression that fucking Roman did, And it's he did it out of love, Yeah, he misses, what was I gonna say? I'm trying to find where he, okay. He brings up how Dusty says, he says he has too much love and how they spend much time together and that the dream really put him over. He does an impression recalling that, baby, you have it. How you be, how you have it. You can take it, you have it. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but he actually legit said that. And it did sound it fucking did sound close to a Dusty impression, so good on Roman. This is why this guy is the face of the company. And if anything, he seemed like more of the babyface here, for fuck's sakes. Sure, there was but honestly, that's the thing sometimes too with Reigns. What you could do, maybe in the future, even as Reigns as champion, sure, would it be stupid? But the thing is, honestly, Roman has gotten that big, that over, that he, as a heel, there's no one greater heel to beat him. Now it has to kind of be a face now. Or a fucking heel. Okay? So what you could do, and honestly because of this promo, I was thinking, you know what, maybe in the future, after this whole bloodline crack storyline, maybe this would lead to Reigns turning face then. Maybe Reigns needs to be a face now. Because he's beaten basically every heel, and you kind of now have to make him a babyface. Because he has gotten that big that, you know what, he's defeated all these heels, he's done it all. Maybe this whole bloodline crack storyline could eventually lead him to being a babyface then, as champion, and not has to be a heel to beat him. Because, who is legit now as a babyface to fucking beat Cody? Roman. You could always say Edge, but, it's just, obviously people would complain, but I would love it, in my personal opinion. But it's even, you know what? Maybe that's what you're gonna have to do now. Roman can still be the tribal chief, but he's, respect, I don't know. Even though, wouldn't it make sense? That's the thing. That's the thing when you don't have credible heels, credible baby faces. So, what can you really do? But honestly, it just makes, wow, Reigns, very likable with this. So that was good. Bobby Reigns is a great heel regardless. It's fucking great. Maybe this will help in the future, even if he loses the titles in the future, when he does become part-timer, when Reigns becomes a babyface, maybe he'll be fucking, he'll use like the elements of this fucking character he currently has, being a babyface, and he'll be great. He'll be a better babyface than he was before. Because this has definitely re-elevated him to definitely, like, if he was to be either a face or a heel, he'll be great. So, good on fucking Roman. He has fucking improved so much. So there you go. He said he wishes Dusty was here. He knows Cody misses him, and he said he misses him as well. But he says just know this: if there's anything that Dusty didn't teach Cody, Reigns will. Then he extended his hand. Cody's not shaking. Cody laughs and says that he's not playing on the same field. This isn't chess. He says if that's the truth, that one of Dusty's fabled kids is better than Dusty's actual kids, then the truth is Reigns is the. Then he basically realized that maybe you are the son that Dusty always wanted, which in a way that could make him angry. That could already lead to like him being this angry that fuck his dad. I'll be the heel, and then he wins the title like that. Like he has to basically turn heel then. If anything, should double turn happen at Mania? I don't know. Obviously, I don't even get. But the thing is, if the fans are gonna fucking turn on regardless, you have to do something. Honestly, it'll be better when the fans turn on him. You gotta fucking do something with him. Then you have to make him a heel then, because for God's sakes, really keeping him a babyface, it's not gonna work in the long run. He's not gonna be a fucking good babyface. He's not. The fans are gonna turn on him regardless. Maybe I'm not saying him to beat him at Mania, but even in some way, if you're gonna do a Roman Cody match again, or a way where Cody want Cody to actually win the title, he has to be the heel then. He has to be like, fuck my dad. I'm gonna do what I have to do. If that even means fucking winning Money in the Bank, if that's what's gonna happen, winning the King of the Ring, and he fucking does a way where it's not honorable. Dusty wouldn't improve. If they face at SummerSlam or whatever, that's what you're gonna have to do. Like this could be the promo that makes Cody the heel. So yeah. He said that changes absolutely everything, because that's not just dream or urge to want or desire or some story that needs to be finished. That this becomes a necessity. Cody says Reigns he doesn't exist, but Cody has to exist, and the only way he can exist is by beating Reigns at WrestleMania. And he says, Reigns, sir, champ, may the better man win, and they shake hands. I mean, again, Reigns should be the heel, but whatever. Honestly, this could be like the fucking promo. Like, this could be like why he turns heel. Like, in the future, this is what it has to be. Because, like, if he says it absolutely changes everything, then this has to be like, you know what, fuck my dad, all that shit. Because, like, if anything, this should be fucking Dominic's kind of, like, if this is what Dominic is basically, this is, like, the reason how you turn a son to a heel, Because, it's like, why is Dominic angry at his father? It's not like, what really showed that Ray and Dominic has this problem that he's, like, his deadbeat dad and shit. Like, why is he his deadbeat dad? Like, Dominic, and you showed that Dominic and Ray, their relationship, even when fucking Dominic as a kid, when Ray was literally fighting for the custody, that he loved him and shit. Like, what does Dominic have to be angry about for? Like, you say, oh, you're sure he's, like, he fame and whatever. Like, you could have made that the story, but, like, it's like, you would never, like, how's he a deadbeat dad? Like, whatever. It makes no sense with that, but hey, it is what it is. Rhea Ripley defeated Liv Morgan. Then, I don't know. Apparently, she made a kid cry. It was shown that a kid was crying. I saw this before I started the fucking review. So they did show that Liv Morgan basically made the kid happy because she was crying. So I guess that's kind of cool, in a way. I mean, but that's like, wow, genuine emotion. Like, wow, a fan of Liv Morgan, like, I guess I give that to Rhea Ripley, all the work they both did, to help, like, generate some emotion. But I don't really care about the match, but, it is what it is. I guess this is like, making Rhea Ripley more credible that, she's gonna be Charlotte, blah, blah, blah,
It's announced tonight that Sammy versus Solo Sikoa will happen. I don't even think this match was like announced, which is fine. You know, I guess like make something to look forward to because at least like wow, a match that has a story. You know. Backstage, we see Reigns ask Jimmy Uso if he talked to Jay. Jimmy says that Jay is he needs some time. He needs some time to relax and shit. You know what I mean? And Jimmy spoke to I spoke to Jay earlier. And then Reigns says he's running out of patience, and Jimmy says he will let Jay know. And Reigns says if he's not running out for Jay, he's running out of patience for Jimmy. And Jimmy looks concerned, and he will let Jay know. Backstage, we see something with Dominic and Santos Escobar. I don't know. It showed here that he's like blowing a kiss to Rhea Ripley apparently, and I guess that makes Dominic mad. So I don't know. That's kind of, I guess I don't know. He like, oh, you need a real Latino man or something. So like, yeah, in a way, a little build. Obviously, this is like kind of cool because like Santos Escobar is affiliated with Rey Mysterio, so like that's like kind of cool in a way. Like they're having the match here, before WrestleMania for Dominic and Rey, so that's kind of cool. Dominic Mysterio defeats Santos Escobar with the assistance of Rhea Ripley. It's kind of emasculating that that Rhea Ripley beats up Santos. It's like in a perfect world that would not happen, or not just that. Like if she did that, fucking Santos should be able to fucking attack Rhea Ripley in the future if she wants to act like a man. Like look what happened with China back in the day and shit like that. But obviously you can't because the empowerment and feminist shit. How dare men want to fucking fight women? Or get revenge for when they get beat up, like it's like you can't do that anymore. This is the problem. Like it's constant emasculating men and not making men look credible and like masculine. You rather fucking have them just get beat up easily. Like if this is gonna happen, then fucking like then in the future Santos should at least get a chance to beat her up. I don't know, fucking a little revenge, but no, that's not gonna happen. Whatever, but. I did like this during the fucking match. Like I saw like a little bit of video about this. Fucking Santos like, do you not respect this? I don't know. He said freaking like he has Dominic looking at the mask, and he basically says like, do you not respect your legacy? This is your legacy, and then he said no, and then which is like, wow, this is the story here. It's they're doing a little storytelling. It's good. But yeah, fucking Santos eventually lost because like Dominic, he apparently had like the brass knuckles, but like that kind of tricked the referee. But then freaking Rhea Ripley attacked Santos, and that's how Dominic wins. So there you go. Rey Mysterio comes out, and then like he wants the mask back. Basically, like Dominic was ripping the mask that he gave to Santos, so that kind of like wow, more story. Like he rips the mask that Santos was gifted by Rey. The respect that he was gotten by Rey and shit. Like, he rips the mask. That makes Santos very angry. Rey tries to get the mask back. So he hit me. Again, like, why not explain, come a reason why does he want him to hit him? Like, in my honest, like, little fantasy thing, maybe, like, if fucking Rey hits him, this could lead to, like, maybe what they could do essentially, like there's like a contract where if Rey hits fucking Dominic, he gets arrested. He basically like makes Rey's life a living hell. Like that could be the thing, or fucking Rey has to give him money. That could be the thing. Like like that's why he's so eager of fucking wanting Rey to hit him. That way he gets like every cent. Maybe that could be also another reason why he hates fucking his father. Maybe he didn't give him the money that he wants at one time and shit. Like basically like that's why he just like acts like the way he does. Like the little backstory, like what? Maybe they'll also like fucking throw back to how like he thinks he's an ex-con. He's getting arrested. Hit me. I'm gonna fucking make you get arrested. That's what this should be the thing. Maybe in the future, maybe if it does happen, then a little reporting, and that would make that's why he wanted this to happen. That's why he wanted fucking Rey to hit him so much. But that's a little fantasy idea. But it would be nice to know. Definitely make that like a little contract type thing. Like if fucking Rey attacks fucking Dominic, he has to pay him money and he has to serve time, something like that. That's what should be like. The reason, because we don't know the reason. Like, why does he want him in so much, But hey, at least like, you know, they're building up to the Mania match, which is like not bad. So I didn't mind this. Then Drew McIntyre comes out and says, as far as to WrestleMania, and he doesn't want to have to, and if he doesn't have a match, I'll be a certain superstar that I want to face, and I'll beat the schnitzel out of. And that's Gonta. And then Sheamus and Rope's like, why, I thought you're my brother, you know, like, hey fella, I thought you're my brother, you know, what you doing? And then Drew McIntyre goes, alright, this is at the, you're the chosen one, nigga. This isn't personal, but I'm just the chosen one. It's like, you know how much the title makes me feel. You know how it's very important for the Intercontinental title. I want the Intercontinental title, and then but you had 2 shorts. And I'm like, you had 2 shorts, cause I'm the chosen one. I don't think I could fucking do a Drew McIntyre impression right now. I'm the chosen. Oh, there you go. I'm the chosen one. The chosen one, that's why I'm gonna fight for the Intercontinental title. But fella, that title meant to back for me, fella. I should have had that title. Call 1-800-FELLA, they know best. Remember 1-800-FELLA? How much a fucking joke that shit was. But yeah, fucking, you know, you're my brother, how dare you? I'm gonna call 1-800-FELLA to fucking arrest you, fella. And go back to Ireland. Or fucking Moscow or whatever. But then, yeah, so there's a little dissension between the UK people. So this is stupid. Like, there's announced there's a Battle Royal at Madison Square Garden, which is not, like, going to be on Smack. Like, why are you doing a stupid match in the house show? But it's like, apparently it's announced a qualifier match, for this. So, McIntyre, Sheamus, then LA Knight comes out. You cannot have a match with LA Knight at WrestleMania, or LA WrestleMania LA Knight. Comes out, then Kofi, like, oh, well, you got me with Smackdown or whatever. So Kofi comes out saying that he deserves a shot. Then Karrion Kross comes out, and now a brawl ensues. It's stupid. So here's what's going on. So it's announced there's gonna be a qualifier match. Like, what does that mean? A qualifier for what? Like, what happened to the Battle Royal? Like, what the fuck? Anyways, the stupid thing is, I thought, you know, this. What the fuck is this? I thought the point of Battle Royal was to be something like that. Like, they announced a Battle Royal for Madison Square Garden. It was like, why couldn't they do that on the fucking show? Isn't the point of the fucking show to be something for the show? I don't fucking know. But not just that. It's like, you got this shit blender, and some people like, why not do a ladder match with these people? No. I thought, you know, you guys, like, you don't want Triple H booking, you don't want these multi-stupid... First of all, why? Again, this is going to be a rip-off of the stupid ladder matches they did fucking recently back in, WrestleMania 32? That's stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of multi-stupid ladder matches when it's just to get people on, okay? I would rather see the triple threat match at Mania with Gunter versus McIntyre versus Sheamus. Like, there's a reason why, like, they should fucking have, because of the story involved, like, or the backstory, you know, at least. Why we should add Karrion Kross. If anything, why not Karrion Kross versus McIntyre Mania based on, like, their issues before? Why haven't you been building up that match? Or heck, again, you just forget about Karrion Kross wanting to face fucking... Isn't that fucking sad? I used to think that, you know what, if you want someone to face Roman and beat Roman, it could be Karrion Kross. Look how much you ruined Karrion Kross. And you have forgotten that you wanted him to fucking, face Roman or whatever. You didn't do anything with that. What a joke. And really, Kofi at a time match for no reason. LA Knight for, like, I don't know. Obviously, like, they should do, like, a segment with LA Knight at Mania. You know, I don't think, like, they should need to be forced to have him in a match at Mania, but whatever. But yeah, fucking really? You're doing all that type of shit just so there's, like, gonna be a qualifier? For what? For what qualifier? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just think it's stupid. I don't know. Whatever. Is what it is. I do hope we do get a triple threat. Obviously, like, but even though it's a little multi-man type of shit, but it's like, it made kind of sense. You know why? They're the top stars. It's not like you're gonna have jobbers in the ladder match. What people want to see, apparently. Like, why? Why are you guys so desperate to see a ladder match for no real reason for the Intercontinental title? Like, whatever happened to maybe like having a 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 ladder match? You don't need a fucking ladder match for like just a necessity. Like, sure, I love ladder matches, but you don't need to forcefully do a ladder match with multiple people. So for just get people involved Mania. Then you might as well have done Money in the Bank. I'm grown to like the idea of Money in the Bank being its own thing. Like I don't that way because you can have a ladder match, but it's gotta make sense for why they're doing a ladder match at Mania. Where there's 1-on-1, not just some multi-man type of shit where you could have done for Money in the Bank. Whatever. So that's what happens. Shayna Baszler defeated Nikki Tegan Knox or whatever. Ronda Rousey has like a, I don't know, did she injure herself? Like, what the fuck happened? Which is like, wow. I mean, Ronda's hot though. At least she looks a little more like a woman than these She-Hulks or some dykey looking chicks that are not attractive. Bobby Lashley comes out. He says that he's been telling that he says Bray Wyatt's been telling him to run, but he runs from no one. When that doesn't work, Wyatt started playing little kid games like the Muscle Man dance, which he thought was a little comical, but it looks like a sign of weakness. Lashley says where he's from, you go talk to someone in their face when you have problems, but since Wyatt isn't man enough, he decided to come to Wyatt's show to see him. Uncle Howdy comes out instead, the music, and he attacked Lashley, but then Lashley basically did a big slam to him, and then the lights goes out and he disappears. Don't mind this, it just, why is this happening? Why is this happening? But he's scary! He's scary! Can you tell he's scary? Oh wait, what? Why is it not that dark? But can you tell it's scary? I recorded a video and I'm gonna upload that soon. Again, if you really want Omos at Mania, you should have just instead do Wyatt versus Omos. There's a little fan theory that Wyatt wanted to face either Lesnar or Lashley because he wants to expose the Muscle Man. Okay, then show that, say that. I don't know, say that then. Why not? Maybe go after Omos. And we could have done Lashley versus Lesnar at Mania. Where a match you've been building for a long time somewhat. Why not have that at Mania instead? And you could have had Wyatt versus Omos. But no, let's fucking say, unless like you're gonna try to do a thing where Lashley gets a win a Mania and Lesnar gets a win a Mania. But like, man, what's the point now, man? Like, what's the point? Then that means like Wyatt's gonna lose or something? Whatever. Whatever happened, it's a lose-lose situation with Wyatt and Lashley. But it's like, really, how stupid can you be? Like, really, you're gonna do a match with Wyatt and Lashley Mania when there's really been no real build. And it's really like Lashley. Like, you could have done this after WrestleMania or whatever. I don't know, really, like Lashley versus Wyatt, where there's no real story. I don't know. And like, look how fucking stupid they make Wyatt. Like, what? I mean, I don't care. Wyatt has been stupid. People are saying like this is like a Vince McMahon thing. So yeah, apparently Vince is like involved. Like that's why Lesnar versus Omos is happening because he didn't watch. Then why were you gonna do Wyatt versus Lesnar? Like maybe fucking Lesnar is actually smart, but you'd rather. Why not Omos versus Wyatt? Why didn't you want to do Lashley versus Lesnar at Mania? Some people say it's because of McMahon why this is happening. So yeah, McMahon's showing he's back and whatever, which again I don't like, but it's like maybe fucking Lesnar is smart that he'd rather face a fucking giant fucking goof who hasn't really proven to be fucking great. He'd rather face that guy than Wyatt. What does that show you about Bray Wyatt? Because he wasn't want this stupid hokey stupid shit. Because let's be honest here. You can say it's Wyatt's it's McMahon's fault why Wyatt's like this or whatever. But like maybe, like, here's why I'm not saying it's fucking completely McMahon's fault. Because I still think McMahon, like, he gets somewhat. I know the smarts, like, they hate on McMahon. But, like, did you not see the stupid blackout match? Apparently that was Wyatt's idea. What does that tell you? It's not like they were going to show, like, it's going to build to fucking Wyatt versus Uncle Howdy. What does that show you? If shit like that was Wyatt's idea, no wonder fucking they're not doing fucking Lesnar versus Wyatt at WrestleMania. That Lesnar is actually smart. that he'll rather go out losing to fucking this giant goof than fucking Wyatt. What does that tell you? Apparently there's rumors that Lesnar's gonna be down at WrestleMania. That's been debunked apparently. But like, this may not be but we never know. But if that's the case, then it should have been against Lashley no matter what. If it's gonna be the last match, why not be against Lashley? Why is it against Almas? Again, that could be because what really against Almas when it doesn't have like a backstory with him, whatever. I don't think it's true because again, if Vince McMahon is gonna be back, there's no way fucking Lesnar is leaving. This is probably a bunch of bullshit. So what does that tell you? Again, but Lesnar doesn't need this. Obviously I think Lesnar needs a good retirement before he starts feuding with jobbers like Wyatt. I'm sorry. I'm not buying to this McMahon bullshit because, like, let's be honest here. If fucking that bullshit, that pitch black shit was his idea, that's a bunch of horse crap to fucking scapegoat with McMahon. Okay? I get why people complain about McMahon. Why Almost? But the thing with Lesnar. But, like, apparently the plan was him versus Wyatt, and that's a stupid. Obviously, Lesnar and Lashley be happening at a stipulation. If you want to have Wyatt have a match Mania, it should have been against Almost instead. Because he's very scared. He's such a big BBC. I want that BBC. Again, that's literally just, if anything, that's the true story when fucking he wants Lashley. He loves that. I love the BBC. I'm gonna scare you. If you don't give me that BBC, I'm gonna scare you to give it to me. Ooh, Almost? Ooh, look at that large man. I want that BBC too. Give me all the BBC. I don't care if Black History Month is gone. Black History all night long. Whatever. Jimmy Uso comes back. He says that Jey Uso says he needs more time, and then Roman says if Jay doesn't, he talks to Heyman, says that if he doesn't hear anything from Jay, or Jay doesn't come back to Bloodline, then there's gonna be problems with him and Jimmy. That's gonna be Jimmy's problem. It's not gonna be about Sammy. It's not Sammy's fault. It's gonna be Jimmy's fault or whatever. So a little building to the Bloodline cracking. So that's not bad. I love Heyman with his facial impressions. He's really good with his facial impressions. Was announced for next week a Fatal 5 Intercontinental Championship qualifying match. Like what? Why? What is this for? What qualifying shit? And Ricochet and Braun Strowman versus the Viking Raiders for some dumb fucking reason. Then the main event, Solo Sikoa defeats Sami Zayn with the help of Jimmy Uso. I would have liked it, like, there was, like, in a way, like, Sami was a bit reluctant beating fucking Sami, or, like, I mean, beating fucking Jimmy and Solo when he got the chair, because, like, maybe he could build that, like, he's, like, regretting it, and just kind of dropped the chair. So, yeah, Solo won the match. The match was fine, for the main events, because, there's a story with this match, based on the backstory, the bloodline to Sami. But then fucking, Sami lost. He struggled to beat fucking Sami. I don't know why Sammy's still wearing a fucking shirt. I don't know, maybe, I guess that muffin top's not helping him. Maybe it's like best that he didn't win the championship. I don't know. But he lost the match. They were about to get a chair, but then like in goofy fashion, fucking, the black guys failed to fucking beat the fucking weak guy because he overcome the odds, which is kind of like a little stupid. But I don't know, it is what it is. I don't really mind because again, like I don't mind this whole because again, this bloodline storyline. Sure, Sammy fucking escapes the chair shot. He throws the chair to Solo. And then he does the Helluva kick to fucking Jimmy. He's about to hit the chair, but then he walks off after, like, Solo was about to attack him. I would have liked it if he was a little reluctant to kind of, like, show that, he cares about Jimmy and Solo. It's like he has a problem with Roman, because, like, or he doesn't really have a problem, like, he doesn't hate Roman naturally. He just hates that how Roman has become because, he's the evil, bad, tribal chief, right? I would have liked it better if, like, Cody came out. Like, you have to stop him. If, like, Solo was about to... That would help me fucking Cody, like, wow, this is, like, he's part of the story with the fucking bloodline. Like, he's gonna stop Roman the bloodline. That should have been it, but whatever. I don't know. Obviously, where the fuck is Kevin? I mean, obviously, they're building up the idea that he doesn't really care about Sammy that much, so whatever. We'll see what happens. But overall, the show was fine. Fine show. Not this great show, but fine. Definitely way better than last week. Some people say, well, awesome, because, like, I mean, definitely compared to, like, storytelling and shit, I think that's good. So, yeah, this is why this show has proven, like, I get why people saying, like, show, like, compared to everything recently, sure, this was not a bad SmackDown. You know? They tried, didn't like last week. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's not just great because you still had jobber shit, stupid shit. But in the end of the day, the show was fine. You know, sure. Cody and Roman, you know. Sami Zayn with his phone with the bloodline and shit. You know, Dominic and Ray. Even trying to do it Uncle Howdy shit, but it's like kind of stupid. But then the Intercontinental shit is like really just a fucking jobber shit going on, you know? Anyways, well, let's talk about Rampage for a little bit. Overall show, yeah, who gives a shit about Rampage? Okay, it's shit rage, alright? It's gay rim job. But yeah, overall SmackDown, sure, not bad shit. But yeah, Rampage, who fucking cares? A four-way tag match. Wheeler Yuta, Claudio defeated Short John Silver, Alex Reynolds, Aussie Open Top Flight. Why did this match happen? No one fucking knows. It's not like for the tag title match. Why did this match happen? What's the story? Again, it's just ship blender matches, okay? So this was the go-home show before the actual go-home show, not Dynamite, the home show for fucking Revolution, and who fucking cares? Post the match, Silver and Reynolds and Wheeler Yuta and Claudio brawl to the back. Yeah, these fucking uncredible fucks are brawling with a supposed a guy who faced Roman before, Claudio, a guy who was supposed to, people thought could be a future world champion, and this fucking, and they're part of the toughest group in fucking AEW, and they're fucking, I don't give a shit. Why did this happen? Riho defeats Emi Sakura. Why does this matter? So this is basically Battle of the Cheeky Bitches. Who fucking cares? Who the fuck are these bitches? I know fucking Riho. She was the first women's champion, and look how that turned out. What a joke. What a joke. She's the first female women's champion of AEW before a trainee beat her and managed to have a better reign than that bitch. Because, you know, if anything women could do, men could do better. You know? Even if being a woman, apparently. But, like, fucking, hey, so seriously, what kind of shit is this, okay? It's not like, why are they having the match? Why should we care? It's not like they were ever fucking on AEW to care about whatever. There's no story. That's the problem with that's why people, this is why people don't give a shit about Rampage. But this was a good match. How was it a good match? No one fucking cares. No story. Who cares? Why would you care about the match when there's no story? Who cares about these people? You don't know these people. You're just pretending to. If you really like Emi Sakura, why did you not mention this bitch? When, unlike Sasha Banks, who keeps saying she's your favorite women's wrestler, why the fuck, where's Emi Sakura? Emi Sakura's one of the best women's wrestlers of all time. Shut up. Who the fuck is Emi Sakura? Powerhouse Hobbs defeats Serpentico. And then this was at least a short match. Good. You know, that's what it should be. And then he says it doesn't matter whether it's Wardlow or Samoa Joe. The next chapter for the book of Hobbs is the TNT Championship. Okay, fine. At least it was like, you know, he won a short match, so that's good. Mr. Take a Shit says he had some great moments and opponents, but he has not had a lot of big wins, so he might go back to Japan. So it's like, you know, oh, I have a broken heart. You know, my Kenny Omega did not suck my dick. He rather be with kind of Kota Ibushi or whatever. Why am I some Japanese motherfucker on aid? Again, like, well, who fucking cares? Who is this Take a Shit guy? They haven't bothered to express a character? Why should we care about him besides him being this great worker? Like, who gives a shit? But then Don Callis interrupts and says, like, he lacks killer instincts and asks Take a Shit to give him some time to show, and he'll show him. If only this happened before, maybe, like, you know, oh, so now they're kind of building something with this, where he's gonna fucking be with Don Callis or whatever. We'll see what happens with this, but it's like, why did this happen the first? I don't know. The 0 hour, guys. They keep mentioning this 0 hour shit. Like, who fucking cares? They mentioned that's must see. How is it must see? I don't fucking care. It shows Mark Briscoe says there's during the tag team battle royal, he's looking for his brother. He was looking for his brother and thought Jay might be in the ring already. But then he realized Jay isn't there. Jay isn't here anymore. He's upstairs to the Lord. Lucha Brothers are here, and they challenge the Varsity Athletes and Ari Daivari for the Trios match at Revolution.
Thinking about that, that's really sad. You know, after reading this, I thought, like, what the fuck was this? But then, like, wow, this is kind of sad. But, like, why is this happening? Again, is he apparently ROH has their own TV show now, which is taped, and it's like you can see it on Undercloud, which sadly no one really will care. No offense. But it's like, again, I do want to see, I think this guy can be something, but like, why is this match happening? And people think this is something great to see, like, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. If you guys want to see it, it's fine. But hey, I think, you know, there's a little bit of something I'm liking about Mark Briscoe. It's just sad, like, wow, like, you know, this happened. But it's like, he's technically from ROH. Like, why are you still being ROH? Be like, you know, maybe do something with AEW shit. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Naturally Limitless, which is what they're calling themselves. So, like, goddamn. I mean, you're definitely gonna, your limit will come because fucking you're fat and fucking you're getting old. Like, holy shit, look. Have you not seen Keith Lee? I don't think I mentioned this. Keith Lee fucking aged since he fucking got hurt like a month ago. He aged like fucking like, holy shit. I'm not trying to hate on the guy, but like, my lord, you're definitely running out of your time, bro. Holy shit. You ain't naturally limitless. You're legit naturally fucking growing. Holy shit. They defeated the Moog affiliates, which is Swerve Strickland and Parker or whatever. No one still knows what the I don't know what happened to the fucking I didn't watch this, but then Chris Jericho talks about how he's gonna beat Ricky Starks, but then Ricky Starks, it's like the whole cliche. He shows up and he attacks fucking Jericho. Oh wow, this is how you're getting off. Hey, we're turning out on fucking Nitro. I'm sorry, say a revolution. Whatever. So that was the show for you. I don't fucking care. This was naturally fucking terrible because it always is naturally terrible. Alright, that's all I have to say for the shows. That was Smackdown AEW Rampage there. That's all I'm gonna say. Just keep it real. Get your games. Close my listeners. 5 minutes. Bitches go show shit. God, and there's Revolution tomorrow. Oh lord. On Sunday night. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna just do what I have to do. Take care, everybody. God bless. Yeah. Till next time, buddy. Till next time, peace here. Bye. Hope y'all enjoy.